Mrs. Dor Kapah, who survived the Nova Music Festival, which was one of the primary targets of those Hamas commandos in the October 7th massacre. Dor, it's good to have you with us. Another terrifying and harrowing story. I don't want to preface it with any platitudes, because there are none. It was just a nightmare, and as much as you're willing to share the story, please do.
No.
I think we have a connection difficulty. If you can hear, as much as you can, share the story of what you saw and what you witnessed. Tell us what you saw that day. What happened?
Everything started around 6:30 in the morning. I was working on a festival. I doing massages for people. And we saw the rockets flying from Gaza to Israel, like hundreds of rockets. And then somebody start off the music and tell everybody, the party is over. You need to evacuate. And in this moment, I bring my Jeep inside and I put all my equipment on the Jeep, and we're waiting in the festival area. Around 7:30, all the Hamas terrorists start to close in on the party and coming from almost all the exits and come in with AKs and RPGs and machine guns and start shooting everyone. They are not selected, they are not holding for one moment, just shooting everyone. And I told my girlfriend and my friend was working with me, go on the Jeep, we're going right now. And then we start to driving between people. And after we go outside from the area party, I saw my friend, I tell him, jump on my Jeep. And then we take one more friend and we start to drive to Gaza, the Gaza border, because I thought is no safe place because they're in our area. So I try to pass them around. So we start to drive inside the fields, and after 2 hours, around 2 hours, two of my friends split from the Jeep. Alex Lubanov still missing. Nobody know nothing about him after 15, 16 days from this war. Still looking for him, any information about this guy. And after that, all these 2 hours, terror people chasing after us by motorcycle, by ATVs, by every equipment they have, they're chasing us. And we succeed to escape to Be'eri after they're chasing us. We hide outside of Be'eri for 6 hours. And through forces of Tzahal, of ADF is coming without no force behind, nobody, just jumping from the house to help in the situation. And they told us to evacuate to the next point. And after that, we go to the next point to Alumim. And then it was also forces of Israel that conquered the Alumim. And we was there also 3 hours. We evacuated also the people that are hurt. My friend got shot in the head behind. And for 6 hours, he's sitting in this bathroom, bleeding from his head. And my girlfriend held his head. And after we succeed to jump to the next point, we and my girlfriend stay over there for 3 more hours because fighting against the terror Hamas. And my friend is evacuated to hospital, and today is feeling better. And I live in Ashkelon, so I cannot go back to my house, my home, because they are bombing everything.
Dor, I'm going to want to
They,
pick up this story again in a moment. We're going to come back to you, I hope, in a quick, brief moment because we have a quick break in our broadcast, but we will continue that story as soon as we get back. And thanks for staying with us, everyone. I'm going to return now to Dor Kapah, a survivor of the attack on the Nova Music Festival. I'm sorry we had to cut there. You were in the middle of telling the story of your escape.
okay, I will go back to the point we was in Be'eri for 6 hours. My friend was wounded. He's got a shot in the head, got a fracture, and he bleeding in this toilet for 6 hours. And I holding the door because it not was locked. In after 40 minutes, this point became a Hamas point because it's sitting on the hill and they are shooting on the road 232. And the blood war. We go outside from there to Alumim, and everything we saw on the road, it was burning cars, people dead on the road. We saw people, I'm sorry about my theory, but I saw like people dead on the wheel, and you still hear the horning of the buzzer like for minute, hour. And then we drive to the next point to Alumim, like I said before. And over there, they evacuate all the wounded ones. My friend is wounded in the head, and another one we pick up on the road to Alumim, and it was over there Forces of Israel that took the wounded to hospitals, and we waiting over there for 3 hours with my car because they're still hunting, they're still fighting with a Hamas terrorist. It was over there with cars and still looking for people from the party, people from the kibbutz, and people from the area that are not Hamas. And it was brutality. It was like slaughtering, like barbaric from the old times, like stories.
At this time, Dor, when you're fleeing from place to place and seeming to find no safety anywhere, what goes through your head? What are you thinking at this time?
In this time, I think my head don't think, it's just act. You know, I go to survive mode, and everything my head tells me, you have to go out from this area. In one of the moments, I feel it's a little bit funny, but I feel like in a game, and I don't realize we are surrounded by the enemy, and he kill everything is moved. So I just running inside the fields with my car, shut it off, shut it on, try to hear from where they are coming, and just jump to the next point and hide for them in the open field, not in a closed field, because we saw what happened to people that stay in bunkers and shelters.
In the time since that you've gotten to safety, the 2 weeks of war that's followed, how have you been getting by? How do you get through your day, and who's there to help you?
Jay, right now I'm located in the center of Israel. I'm moving around for my house because my city is bombed. Like, I don't know how 300, 400 missiles directly hits in houses in my city. And we have the tribe of Nova make a safe place for people that was in a party with treatments by body and by mentally, with professional workers. And every day we go over there, sitting with them, speak with people from the party. It's open for all the people who was in the party, and they are hit from this terror attack.
Dor, after seeing everything you saw, do Do you feel that you'll be able to be safe in this country again?
I believe Israel is stay Israel. It's our country. I born to this. I'm not volunteer to be Israeli. I born to be Israeli. So I believe my people. I believe my country, and I think if we are not bringing a solution for this situation, nobody can live by peacefully, because it's behind your door. Today is Israel. Tomorrow, I don't want to name specific countries, but you can see what happened all over the world. It's in the door of every country. Terror is not about Muslim or Christian or Jewish or Buddhism. Terror is someone who wants to hurt someone else, and he don't have any thinking about it. He just want to hurt, he just want to conquer it, he just want to take, to rape, to take what is yours. So today is in Israel, tomorrow it can be in other countries. People have to understand it. We have to fight it.
What do you want to say to the rest of the world, to all of the people out there that are trying to deny these nightmarish crimes?
A lot of people denied Holocaust. A lot of people denied wars. The reality is reality. My videos I take, it's my videos I take. My car is get shot, it's my car is get shot. People behind the screen cannot understand that if they are not live it and be in the situation. But I will tell you, I act. Another friends of mine by murder because they cannot act. They are foes. Think about that. What happened to your family if someone came to your house and slaughtered all your family against your eyes, rape your daughter, and kill your babies, your legacy? Think about that. What happened to you? How you will react about this situation, and what is your solution about it?
It's a hard reality, and it's a hard message for everyone to swallow. Dor, I'm glad you're with us. I'm glad that your actions managed to save yourself and your friend, and all of Israel has your back in the times ahead. Thank you for sharing those stories.